up your feet and let's go. We did our jobs, pick up speed, now let's move. The trees can't grow without the sun in their eyes. And we can't live if we're too afraid to die.
This is Cam the Nighthawk Rockwell, and you're watching Saturday Night Main Events podcast. And spoiler alert, your new Texas All-Star Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? It's showtime.
Make sure my phone is good and charged for this.
Hey guys, welcome to a very special edition of the Saturday Night's Main Event podcast. I am your host, Dan the Man, with two of my dear good friends, Slim, Tim, and Isaiah. And tonight we have a very special guest on the show tonight. He is a member of faction called the Tribe, and he is one half of your current Texas All-Star Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. I give you the big, bad Vinnie Zukko. How are you doing this evening, my man?
Oh, what's up?
What's
Cheers.
going
You know where
on?
I'm at. My favorite watering hole, backwoods, like the bar. That's what I do, man. I live the life.
There you go.
Is that out where you live pretty close to that bar? That's your go-to,
Yes,
you said?
That's my go-to. That's where I'm at. You want to find me here.
Uh-oh. But other than you being at the bar, man, how's your evening going?
Oh, man. Just relaxing, hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah, like Tim said, we'll chat with you for about an hour, just kind of round robin question style, just pick your brain and just go from there.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All
All
righty.
right.
You want to start it off, Daniel, or
Yeah,
Isaiah?
yeah. So I have a question. I always ask our guest, anytime we have a guest, is what was your first experiences with pro wrestling? Like, how did you become a fan before you actually became a pro wrestler?
So for me, it would be right after Saturday morning cartoons. You know, after the cartoons went off air, you know, you had the WWF, and that was the golden era. What that was. That was, you know, that's what I did, man. Like, as soon as the cartoons were over, I was right there still watching. And to me, man, those were like real life heroes and villains. That's how I got into it.
Now, when you were younger, who was your favorite wrestler? Who was one you always cheered for when you seen on TV?
Probably back then it would probably be Brutus Barber Beefcake.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. The scissors, you know, the whole, you know, cutting people's hair after he beat them. I don't know why, but you know.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Are you actually going to go see him in Conroe this weekend? He's going to be at a Conroe convention.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't-
Tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah, he's going to be signing autographs at the Conroe Convention Center.
I might have to look it up, man. Might have to get a photo of Bruto and Beefcake, man. Brutus.
You should. You should.
I just thought it was so cool. Like when after he did his finisher, he would do this, and you knew exactly what that meant, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, okay, we're about to cut this guy's hair. So him, and then I can say Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh, the greatest man to never be WWF champion.
Ravishing Rick Rude. I looked up to that guy. How, like, how savage are you that you can wear, somebody's girlfriend or wife on your tights?
Oh,
Like, savage.
oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
you're talking about when his rivalry with Jake the Snake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was about to say, man, I was watching an episode. I forgot exactly where I was watching it, but man, I saw the old wrestlers, Jake the Snake, Captain. I mean, those guys.
The old Lou Albano, huh? The rubber band.
Yep. God.
Uh, I'm telling you, man, that's what I grew up with. I know wrestling is a generational thing. And you continue to get into your attitude era, your ruthless aggression era. I don't know where we're at now, but I'm still a fan. I still watch. I love the product. I got a 14-year-old, and he grew up watching Rosso, and he also wants to be a also like that. So,
Yeah.
it's totally a generational thing.
Yeah, and
So,
believe it or not, to throw in a fun fact, so Jake the Snake actually hated the snakes that he carried. He was terrified of them.
mhm.
But he said as soon as he went out of that curtain, it was business. Like he had to do what he had to do because that was his character. I was like, man, I
Oh,
give you props because if I was scared of snakes, I wouldn't do it. Not even for the money that they were giving me.
totally get it. Totally get it. Like, for me, like, man, I am my gimmick, man. I'm out here riding motorcycles, driving hot rods. That's what I do, man. I live that life.
Yeah.
A lot of people compare me to the dead man, but I don't know which dead man. Was it American Badass? You know,
I can see
so
it being more of American Badass.
yeah, and like I do get that. And, like, I totally get it. But like, that's me, man. I live my gimmick, man.
Yeah.
Does this look familiar to you?
Oh,
Oh.
it does.
The greatest World Wrestling Federation title belt ever made.
Of course, he has to bring it out every time.
Of course, dude. That's my pride and joy.
You know what? I actually got to say, anytime you want to bring that out, you need to have it ready for the podcast because I see you always get up and down to go get it.
Yeah, I know. It was under my bed. I had to go grab it. So.
Wait, what? You keep it under your bed?
Well, I keep
Is
it in
it-
a belt. I keep it in a belt bag under my bed.
Is like the tooth fairy gonna come and take it from you? Or
Well, hopefully, if I put it under my bed, he'll bring me a better belt.
oh god.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you know that ain't gonna happen.
I'm trying to get rid of my New Japan US belt right now for something else. So that's in the works. That's in the works.
What are you trying to get now?
I don't know. I reached out to a buddy that I met at the TASW show, and he's like, "I got a buddy that wants to trade your belt." I said, "Well, first of all, let me see what he's got, so
Hey,
I can upgrade the hardware."
doesn't Dolph Ziggler have that belt?
What? Oh,
The New Japan belt?
no, he's got the New Japan TV title.
Oh, okay.
Dude, when Cam
Okay.
came over for his pictures yesterday, because I redid the ones after he got the title,
Mhm.
that belt is ridiculously heavy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That weighs like 30 pounds.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No.
my belt's pretty heavy, you got to carry it
Now,
around, man.
now we asked Cam when we had him last time. Does TASW let you take the belt home, or do you have to keep it there?
I have mine.
Do you?
Yeah, I have mine.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So, like, get this. So I've held two titles at the same time. The suitcase gets kind of heavy. So,
Which
I
two,
was
which two titles did you have?
I was a premier tag team champion with Tommy Bolton, and then me and Tommy Bolton also won Texas Nitro tag team champion. So me and Tommy have some history together. I don't know if you're a fan of Tommy Bolton, but yeah, we have some history together.
You know what would be epic?
We've held multiple titles.
Well, it'd be great if TSW started doing what WWE used to do with the hardcore title. That was
Oh,
the ugliest, broken, busted belt, but it was so fun to watch those matches.
you know what? Everybody says that the hardcore title was this belt destroyed. It wasn't.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't. I always thought it was the Winged Eagle title after they retired it in '98. Thought it was.
Was it? I thought it was.
No, it wasn't.
It
It
wasn't.
wasn't. It was a
What belt
belt
was
that
it?
they just made on their own.
It looked like it was built from a busted up sewer manhole cover.
Well, I'm like,
Oh man.
that's funny because I swear to God, I seen this in it.
Yeah, I remember that in actual pieces of the wing eagle on it too.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then duct
Vinnie,
tape.
as a professional wrestler, what would be your opinion on that? Like knowing the extra pain that your bodies would go through in a match like that. Like would if TSW did decide to come up with a hardcore title, is that something you'd be interested in?
So, no hardcore. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'd probably do, tables, ladders, chairs, yeah. But when you start getting into for death matches, I don't do that.
Yeah.
But you know who said the same thing with Matt Cardona, and now he's what is it? He's the king of the death match. But I heard an interview with Matt Cardona, and he said he would never, ever, ever do death matches. And then what did he do? He did a death match with what's his name?
Nick Gage.
Yeah, Nick Gage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So never say never, right?
Now, do you rep Nick Gage? Are you a Nick Gage fan?
Not really. I'm not a fan of that style. So
Yeah. I can only take it in small doses.
yeah.
And I wouldn't want to see it go crazy, but I mean, just taking it to the extent of table, chairs, throw some
Yeah.
trash cans in there, something like that.
Right.
I don't want to see you guys go through unnecessary abuse like the barbed wire and all that stuff. I think that's taken a little far. But to follow up on that question, let's say hypothetically tomorrow night you have a title fight for the hardcore title. Who would you want to go up against, hypothetically?
Oh God. For the hardcore title. It's just across the board. Any
TASW.
Okay. Damn, that's tough. You know what? I still have unfinished business with Love Muscle. So I think that's what I would do. I would like to put him through some tables, maybe do some hardcore stuff with that dude. Sounds bad because I know what he's about. But yeah, Russell.
Now, does TASW like? I know obviously they don't do the real like hardcore stuff. Do y'all do cage matches and stuff like that? Like, when's the last time y'all did a cage match?
I think the last time we did a cage match was with before me and Jesse became part of the tribe. Me and Jesse got thrown together, and then we battled Galactic Love, and that was a cage match in Conroe, Texas. So I think that's the last cage. That's the last cage match they did.
Do you think they'll ever bring it back to cage match?
Yeah, I think they'll bring it back. It just all depends on what's gonna happen.
What rivals
Right
are
now,
out there?
you never know. Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't y'all get run out by Parviz and the who's the other one? His tag team partner?
Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yes. So do y'all have something going down the pike coming with y'all?
I don't know, man. I like, hey, I just show up.
I just show up.
I just show up.
I just show up.
Hey,
Man,
I have a
we
question.
need to get y'all two in a cage.
I have a question. This might be off limits and it might be out of your jurisdiction, but I was looking at the roster and I've personally been to, I think I'm on my 4th or 5th TSW event now, and I have yet to see any women wrestlers, but y'all have a bunch of them on the roster. Like,
Oh, for sure.
what's up with that?
No, I think the last, I don't know which one, but there's been a couple of them that where they, Killer Kate, he's been on the bill before. Who else has been on the bill? Rochelle, she's been on the bill before. So yeah, we have some. It all depends on when you know who holds our title right now, right?
Mm-mm.
Lady Bird.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, she was on the poster for Break It Off.
right.
Yeah, we
But
thought
she was also on TN or not TNA on AEW 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
On what? Was she doing Collision, Rampage?
I think she was doing Rampage.
Really?
Which one's on Friday?
Rampage.
Okay, that's what she was doing.
Wow, that's cool.
So yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, we do have women out there.
Before we go on with the questions, we did have someone from the Twitch chat, Stargazer Jessica 8, wanted me to ask, how did you get your start into wrestling?
Oh, okay. So how I got my start in wrestling was in the internet was brand new. I was I went out there and I was just honestly, it was probably late night. Had my laptop and was looking for wrestling schools in Houston. And I came across Tugboat Taylor's School of Wrestling. You guys familiar with Tugboat?
Yeah.
Taylor?
I'm not. I'm still getting into the independent wrestling world. So
Right.
now where I live right now, I know that y'all's training facility is actually not that far away from me. Over
it's on the north side.
Yeah, I'm over here by the Green Point. Well, everyone knows it by the different name, and I almost said it,
Right.
but Green Point's Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually not that far away from that mall.
Yeah, the training facility is in that area. But when I first got into the business, where I went was Tugboat Taylor's School of Professional Wrestling. And Tugboat Taylor is he's a 70s, 80s wrestler. So that's the style that I was trained in, was more of a brawler style. Really not lucha. It was more, hits than flips. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And I remember showing up, and it was a warehouse with just a ring in the middle of it, no AC, no heat. It did rain. It was probably rain getting in the ring. You had to chase the rats off. It's wrestling business.
Now,
that's how I got into it.
Now, are we talking about rats like four-legged rats or rats as women? Because
not ring rats. Let's talk about the actual, I guess, whatever they are, the little gray ones you run around with on 4 legs.
The rodents.
The rodents, yes, correct. Not the ring rats.
The rodents.
I've had a couple of those ring rats.
Now, I do have a question. Talk about some of the women on the roster. Now, are the women that wrestle in the organization, do they go up against the men as well, or are they just with
as far
the
as intergender? I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Not at TSAW.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you a little on the hot seat really quick, and I tell all of our guests this. So if the 3 major promotions came up to you with a contract, I'm talking about TNA, AEW, and WWE, and said, "Hey, we really want you. We want the bad guy." What promotion would you pick and why?
It has to be the E, man. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, that's the mecca. Like, you look forward to getting there. And but that goes back to corporate. Like, that's a corporate world. You got to think about it. It is, TNA, AEW. You can still keep your gimmick, your character. You can do all of that. Once you get into the E and you sign their contract, you're property of them now. Like that's what I'm saying. They could totally like scrap me, Vinnie Zukko. Next thing you know, I got, I'm walking around with the mops and didn't care. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's still that's gonna feed my family, take care of my kids if you get that contract.
Right.
That's the NFL of the business.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to agree on that one too.
And I bet going to WWE now would be awesome with Vince out and Triple H running it. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Probably a different environment now. Totally different environment.
I don't think WWE has been this hot in probably the last 5 years. I mean, WWE is fantastic to watch now.
Right. Hey, but don't get me wrong. TNA, AEW, any day. Call the bad guy. I'm more than happy to show up.
And did you see who AEW just signed?
Who's that?
Dude, so we have Will Ospreay now and Kazuchika Okada. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I saw the Rainmaker Okada show up. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I think we're gonna get Kenny Omega and Okada 4 sometime.
See, but okay, you talk about that. Where I'm going with this is my boy Tama Tonga just signed with E.
Bro.
So I'm waiting for the Bullet Club to show up.
Bro, so
I was mad because Jay White was AEW.
Bro, Thomas signed with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when are they going to introduce him in the bloodline? Are we going to see him at WrestleMania?
I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'd be
Go ahead.
I'd be stoked if God showed up.
Dude, ain't nobody realer than Gorilla, dude.
That's it, man. Hey, I was waiting to join God, but I ain't got no call up yet.
Daniel, did you hear the rumor again is going around that Stone Cold's going to show up at WrestleMania?
That's so false. That is so false.
I want to hear your take on it.
Dude, okay, so look, it makes no sense. Dude, okay, I would be genuinely shocked if it ended up going bloodline rules and they're beating the shit out of Cody and you hear the glass shatter. That will be shocking to me. But
honestly, I can see that.
I can too, but I don't want it. But it would be cool. It'd be cool.
I mean, from watching from when they started the road to WrestleMania, I will admit with Daniel, it has gotten so much better. The Rock is playing his heel part really well. But at the same time, even though Daniel has said what he said about he thinks it's going to go to bloodline rules, I'm going to have to throw in my opinion and think that because of what's been going on with The Rock and how he's doing certain gestures when he's in the ring with the bloodline, I think that The Rock is going to turn against Roman.
Mm-hmm.
And
so history repeats itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did he do to Farouk?
Oh, wow. Yeah. When he became the leader and the ruler of the Nation of Domination. Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Oh, man.
I mean,
hey, history repeats itself. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And the thing is that, and I have had a talk with Daniel about it a couple of times. WWE would be stupid for hyping up Cody's finishing the story and then him not winning the belt at WrestleMania.
See, I'm a big Cody fan.
I mean,
big Cody fan.
I am
too. When he went to the Indies, like he was killing it. And then when he went to AEW and helped start AEW, like I was totally in. I was there. And then when he went to the E, I just think they totally just like I don't know what they
did. They're trying to build him up like his dad, and he's never going to be.
I can see that.
He's never going to be his dad, and I'm going to admit that as much as a Cody fan I am, he's not going to live up to his dad's full potential. I mean, his dad was at the top of his prime when he was wrestling back in the day.
Yeah, but he was never at the top of his game when he was in WWE.
No,
The only thing of merit that Dusty Rhodes ever did in the WWE is he had a WrestleMania match with him and who was his valet, Vinny? Her name is
It
on
was-
the Sweet Sapphire versus Macho Man and Queen Sherry at WrestleMania 6. Dusty Rhodes was an NWA guy. He was never a WWE guy.
Totally NWA guy. I was about to say that his prime was in NWA.
Yep,
That's where he made his name, is NWA.
absolutely.
And like me, like I said, I was a fan of the fucking whole Stardust character.
Really?
Like I love the Stardust character because that was him and his brother bonding. That was. And then when he came back when he had his match with Rollins, like I flew off the couch when he did the whole cartwheel, opened the window, and then flipped you off.
Yeah.
Like I lost my shit. Like that was the best. That was the best.
Speaking of Cody, WWE 2K24 released today.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna start that bad boy tonight after we get done on this.
You're gonna have a video game hangover.
What's up?
You're gonna have that video game hangover.
Woo wee.
Yeah. Hey, I might have that little hangover too.
Hey, are you gonna be in that event tomorrow at Voodoo CrossFit in Austin? Are you going to that?
I will not be. No.
Man.
I will not.
That was my guy right there. That was the man.
Warrior. So, not trying to change this subject because I'm loving what we're talking about, but what are your hobbies outside of the ring? When you're not wrestling, it's just you and your family. What do you like doing outside of the ring?
So I build hot rods and choppers.
Nice.
So I build old hot rods. I'm talking about like 30s, 40s, 60s. And then I also build old long choppers, like easy riding choppers. So that's my passion. Matter of fact, in 3 weeks I will be at a show called Nitty Gritty Chopper City. That's going to be in Chopper, Texas.
Okay.
So I'll be out there, relaxing, hanging out, drinking beer, doing some dirtbag shit.
So,
That's what I do, man.
in your tenure with Texas All-Star Wrestling, who was your favorite opponent you've ever worked with?
The Vampire.
Hey, don't speak ill will of Donovan, all right?
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I gotta say Cam.
Yeah.
I want to say Cam. Yeah. Me and him we've had some bangers. I know he's I remember that kid when he first came in, and he's sharpening that stone. You know what I mean? Like he's in there getting it. And every time I get in that ring with that kid, man, he's getting better. I'm gonna say Cam.
I was just about to ask that question, like, because you've been with them since the start. From your opinion, has he grown to be a better wrestler with his pro career right now?
Hands down. He's one of my rivals, and I look at him and I'm like, okay, you're like a little fucking Seth Rollins, and I'm like, well,
I was
like,
just about to say that. I don't know if you were from when we went to, me and Daniel, this was our first match that we went to with Texas All-Star, was when y'all were in Conroe.
Yeah.
And me and Daniel were there with Isaiah and his wife, and Daniel was there with his wife, and I was there alone. And but we were sitting there, and you came out, I think it was during the Rumble, or it was right after your match, and me and Daniel were just yelling at you, going, "You ain't no Roman! You ain't no Roman! Get out of here!"
I get it all the time, man. I get it all the time. Hey, y'all keep saying that. You never know. I might show up part of the bloodline. You never know.
Bro,
Never
you know what
know.
you know what you need to do, bro? And this is just me. Just use it. Just get in the ring and just be like, just point up the one.
Oh my God! Like I thought about showing up in an all red tracksuit one day.
You should. You
Like,
should.
it's crazy. It- this chick I was dating, I was like, "Hey, who are your favorite wrestlers?" He said, "Roman Reigns, Tonga, and Vinnie Zukko." And I was like we all look alike.
Yeah, there you go. There
I
you
was
go.
like, do you have a type?
Hey, you know what I was thinking? Because we're talking about Tonga. What do you ever know what happened to Tangaloa, the other half of Gorillas of Destiny? I don't know what happened to him.
Very injury prone.
Is he? That's what I figured.
Mm-mm. You got any questions for him, Isaiah? You've been sitting there kind of quiet tonight.
I'm just enjoying the conversation. I've had a few questions here and there. When's Lobo gonna beat the hell out of that vampire?
Old possum coat.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, have you ever seen the movie Underworld?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the vampire versus lichens. I think that's where it's about to go.
Oh.
You know, hey, like I told the Pillars of Destiny, don't go stomping around the woods because these wolves are hungry.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm highly curious where that storyline's going because it's very slow developing. And so far he's not a fan favorite. So I'm really curious what they're gonna pull out their hat with that.
Just like one of the guys that we had on the podcast says, he's a Pee Wee Herman.
Like a gothic Pee Wee Herman.
Hey, but he has some cryptic messages. His promos, he has me locked in. I want to know what his plans are. So yeah,
You know
I'm
what?
curious.
I agree too, because the first time I seen him at Conroe Rumble, I'm like, and this is just me. I'm like, who the fuck is this clown in the ring? But he posts his promo videos up on Facebook. The dude's got creativity. Y'all may
Yes.
not like him,
Yeah.
but the dude's latest promo video where
I
it,
saw
like
that one.
he splices in with the devil mask, that's some creative shit. I will give him that.
Sure. He has me wondering what his plans are for us. So hey, I'm in there with you. I
You
want to
don't
know
think-
also.
I've
Hey,
got
you don't think he's going to try to take over Lobo's spot, right? And him be the new leader of the tribe?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, from the last match, I mean, it looks like it. Like just the way he was looking at Lobo and looking at y'all, I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen. It seems like he's trying to go after the tribe.
I have two predictions. Either A, he's trying to go after the tribe, or B, it's not going to go his way. It doesn't happen. So he builds his own faction and starts like one hellacious feud, like between whoever he recruits and the tribe.
You know what? Hey, I'm glad you said that. So he starts his own group. Vinnie Zukko and the tribe. They have a match called Tribal Warfare. Bam! Money written all over it.
Hey, like I said, I think I've seen this movie. It's called Underworld. Hey, but hey, like I said, I'm invested. You know, I want to know what he has planned for us. I don't know.
I have we talked about this last week. I have a feeling if he recruits anybody, it's gonna be Jordan.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Jensen?
Yeah, Jensen. I don't know why, but I just have that feeling that that's who he's gonna recruit. And that's
He
my
needs more than one if he's going to try to start a war with the tribe. He has to have at least two.
And what really sucks is we have to miss the show on the 23rd, man. I want to see where this goes, but I gotta miss it. Shit. I need fan video.
I still haven't made up my mind if I'm going to try to make it or not, because I'm going to be coming from Shepherd, and I probably won't finish until about 4 or 5 o'clock that night.
Oh, what's stopping you? You need to go and film the whole show so I can see it. All right.
I'll just wear a GoPro on my forehead, just live.
Yes.
Isaiah, like what we did in Vegas when you held it right here during the zip line.
Jesus.
Yeah, they wouldn't let they wanted Isaiah to rent a GoPro camera from them to go down the zip line. And he was like, I got my own. Oh, you can't use that. So he held it in his hands, and as soon as we were released from the zip line, he started filming it. I was like, oh my God. We're gonna get kicked out of here.
I only wanted to ride it once anyway. Kick me out. I don't care.
Oh, so going on with everything, what's your future plans with Texas All-Star Wrestling?
Future plans, I want to see what's going to go on. Like, I want to see what's in store as far as, like, you know, I kind of want to see what that heavyweight title is about. I want to see what that heavyweight title is about. I know the Silverback, he's told me to come get it a couple times.
Oh.
So, yeah.
When you talk about Silverback, oh my God, that sound that night at the VFW when he connected with Nate Bradley, coming off the rope. I mean, that sound still echoes in my ear because that slap was just,
Yeah, pretty gnarly, huh?
Yeah. I bet you y'all heard it from the back.
So yeah, the Silverback, he said if you want it, he has it. He said, come get it.
Yeah, for a big man, that dude's good.
So if you want to know what my future is, that's what my future is.
It's to hold that heavyweight.
Dude, I'd love to see you and Nate Bradley scrap it out.
Hey, I've wrestled Nate Bradley numerous times.
Yeah.
This is at another promotion, man. That guy, God, man, so much gas in his tank, man. So much gas in his tank. So that cat is something else, man. He is phenomenal.
Wow.
Phenomenal. But like I said, man, I got my wife, man. Lobo. You never know what might happen after that.
Yeah.
Whenever he's not out hunting possums to make new
Hey, you might just hear. Hey, you might next time you might just see me hand my belt to the wife, man.
Are you talking about, hey, Isaiah, are you talking about fucking Matt yelling that out at him?
Matt was chirping him at the VFW. He said, your coat looks like it's made out of possums.
How long is Lobo been y'all's manager? Just what, since the beginning of the tribe?
Yes.
Now how long has the tribe been a faction?
I recently got into the tribe, so like Lobo was scouting me for a while at different promotions. I honestly be wrestling, and then I'd look, and there he was, and he would just be clapping and pointing at me. And like I just in the negotiations, I'm being dead honest, man. Like I'd be at a different promotion somewhere, and he'd be right there in the crowd scouting. So it just had to happen. He came to get me. He came to get the bad guy.
And y'all's y'all's feud with Cam, that one, I can't wait to see where that one's going. That I can't wait to see what y'all have in store, because it is a good storyline going on right now. I mean, I can't not go to a show and go, okay, Cam's here, the tribe's here. Something's gonna go down tonight.
I show up and get the job done.
Exactly. And you do every night. Jesus, that match at the VFW, that was just crazy. I mean, all of y'all.
Why were the pillars so damn slimy though? Like I couldn't even hold on. Like I'm jumping on the back of freaking Titan, and I'm over here sliding down. I'm trying to hold on, sliding down. Those dudes were slimy, bro. Like they were greasy.
Were they?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about pro wrestling, they always come out because I know they do the getting their hair wet, getting ready to come out and stuff like that. But I mean, these guys look like they oiled themselves up before they come out.
Hey, that's like trying to get to the top of that pillar and sliding down the pillar. That was, man. Jesus Christ. Hey, but you know what? We're still tag team.
When's y'all's have y'all have official date for y'all's next title defense?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm curious. I'm curious to see who's gonna come after our title.
I want to see Estrella and Nate come after it. That'd be a match.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Nate have 2 titles.
Vinny's like, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Nate's my boy. Nate is my boy. I'm sorry.
Not gonna happen.
Oh.
Favorite question from Jess. About how many hours do you spend training? I'm guessing she means how many hours per week do you spend training?
So, training for me, I do about 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours working out, getting ready, and then when I'm in the training in the ring, about 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I actually saw I think it was either Instagram or Facebook, Texas All-Star put out there about anyone that's interested in getting into the pro wrestling to come out to y'all's training facility. And I was like, man, I'm actually thinking about doing it. And I sit back and I'm like, yeah, it's not for me.
It's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. I'll tell you right now. I got a story. We had a guy come in from play football for A&M. The guy, as soon as he ran those ropes and started doing the drills, he was ready to throw up. And we told him, get out of the ring. Don't throw up in the ring.
Oh, wow.
You would think, right? He played football for A&M. That's a whole different cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just said, Nathan Bradley, dude, the guy has, like, I don't know, and he's not running off gas. He's running off the freaking, what's it called? What does Elon have in his car? Like, the dude is just insane when it comes to cardio.
Hey, I have a tremendous amount of respect for what you guys do. I mean, I'm 40 years old, man. If I tried doing what y'all do for one night, I'd have to take the entire week off of work after that. But it's amazing what y'all do, and we appreciate it. You know, we love coming to the shows, and you guys are amazing.
Mm-hmm. I have to agree with Isaiah on that one. I mean, just, from the guys that we have had, and then now you, and hearing the stories on the training and what y'all do on a daily basis, and outside of the ring, y'all have regular jobs, and to go to a show, go through all that beating, and then have to get up the next day and go to work.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm with Isaiah. I mean, yeah, granted, with my kind of job with me working from home, I would be okay, but just sitting here, just thinking about it, going, man, what would I be doing if I just got done with the show? I'm sitting at work trying to do these calls, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, oh my God, I'm still hurting from yesterday.
I've wrestled injured numerous times. I've wrestled injured numerous times. And like you said, as soon as I get out of there, get in the car, go back to doing what I do.
And that actually brings up a good point. just so the viewers know, he actually has his own podcast, which is called the 52 Podcast. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the 52 podcast we do is we talk about current events. You know, it's not your grandma's news. We talk about what's going on in the real world. You know, but at the same time we talk about nostalgia. You know, like you guys asked me how did I get into wrestling. You know, the golden age. You know, being a product of the 80s. You know, waking up Saturday morning and watching cartoons and wrestling. You know, we talk about stuff like that. We talk about, you know, the sugar cereal we ate. On this last episode, we had some Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Lay's potato chips.
I actually saw that one. That one was, you
So,
actually have me interested in trying it.
Jesus. Like, those things are amazing.
Really?
So, yeah. Oh, my God. Like, they taste just like what you get at the table. Yeah. like, so that's what we do on the podcast, man. On the 52, we talk about, you know, current events, you know, nostalgia. You know, if you get a chance to check it out, share, like, and subscribe, like we do for you guys.
Of course.
Let us know what's up.
Yeah, we might have to do a collab episode sometime.
Oh man, yeah, let me know. We'll do it.
That would actually be kind of awesome. Just to sit down with y'all and just, you know, not even talk about wrestling if we don't
shoot the shit.
Yeah, just
exactly.
shoot the shit.
Exactly. That's what we do. You know, everybody, you know, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about a topic. Like, we bring the topic up and you tell me what you think about it.
See, and
like we had an episode about Prince. I don't know, are you a Prince fan? You know, hey, that's the purple one. You know,
Purple Rain, Purple Rain.
Hey, you got to put on the Ricardo.
Oh,
Ricardo mask and sing that.
All right, hold on. I got the most majestic lucha mask ever. Hold on.
It makes him disappear because he's using a green screen.
Hey, that's one man that can wear high heels and pull any female in the building.
Very true. I will honestly say that.
So I got to turn my green screen off really quick just so he sees the full majestic.
Well, do that and then go back to your green screen so he can see what we're talking about. Because
my full mask is green, so you can't see it.
Oh wow, that's some predator shit you got going on there.
Some predator shit.
Never thought about that. But hold on. So me and my wife went to a garage sale a couple days ago, and I got me I'm a huge lucha fan, dude. Old CMLL, old AAA. Like I am, when I tell you like I'm a wrestling historian, I am.
He's our Rain Man.
What's that?
I said he is our Rain Man.
Yes.
Matter of fact, if you want, you can quiz him. Pick any question you want, ask him. I give him at no less than a 70% chance he's going to nail it.
So you know who one of my favorite wrestlers is that has worked lucha? Mecha Wolf.
Really?
Have you ever seen Mecha Wolf?
Yeah.
Oh man, like I promise you, me and that guy, man, we could fucking sit and have beers and get gone. Like that dude is amazing.
Oh hell yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I got my Octagon mat. Like I said, I'm an old school AAA fan. And then I don't know who this is. I just got it, but it's like it's got like horses and shit. Like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
And he has a character that he transitions.
Yeah, so when I wear this one, I become Macho Man Ricardo Sanchez.
Ricardo
Sanchez. Yeah, oh yeah, Macho Man Ricardo Sanchez. Yeah, the cream of the crop.
Oh man.
Let me
Did you know that the Macho Man walked around with paper pills everywhere?
Say that again, Bubba. You were breaking up.
The Macho Man. He walks around with paper pills all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like to give him some height, that's what he would do, is walk around. He wasn't a big guy.
No, not at all.
Not at all, but he was larger than life. I promise you, he was larger than life.
Yeah, it was a sad day when he died, man. God, it was a sad day.
He made Hogan work for his money.
Dude, Macho Man was my hero. Him and Warrior were my heroes growing up. But I think this will be the portion of the show where we kind of let all of our viewers know where they can find you. Any links that you want to shoot out, go right ahead, my man. Because I'm going to make an announcement here in a minute where it pertains to Saturday night's main event podcast. But it's good. It's a good one.
Hey, Big Bad Zukko. Follow me on Instagram. You can also follow me on the 52 podcast. Chime in. Let us know what's up. Like I said, hey, I would love to collaborate with you guys. I got merch. Hit me up on the merch. You know, any size, I got you. You want a hoodie? I got you. So yeah, let me know what's up, man. Like I said, I'm a favorite bad guy. I'm your favorite bad guy. That's me.
I'm gonna have to get with you and get a t-shirt and a hoodie.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know.
But a little announcement. I did talk to Tim about this in lieu of trying to expand Saturday night's main event with as much content as we can do. What I was thinking that I would start doing is streaming gaming content, such as wrestling stuff, just to, like I said, bring in a bigger audience. I think it would benefit us. I think it'd be really cool. So that's what I think I'm going to start doing is streaming Let's Plays of WWE 2K24, the 40 years of WrestleMania mode. I think it'd be really cool. So check it out.
Hey, give it a minute, and I promise you, I will be a playable character.
You know what? I'm really good with the creation suite on here. I'm going to start creating the TASW guys, and I can get the custom logo and make the arena. It's going to be TASW 2K24.
That would be epic.
Let's do it.
But all right, Tim. If you want to send us out whenever you're done, bud.
I mean, I can actually see Daniel sitting there all day long, working on trying to get a ring with the logo in it. I can see him doing all the lights for each character. Oh my God, this is.
I'll make it happen. And I'll make sure Lobo has a really good material coat.
No, I can
pop some heads hanging off of it.
No, I can see Daniel, and he's gonna laugh at this one because it happened to me when I was playing 2K23 WWE's. I was live streaming a gameplay one day, and I was playing with Randy Orton, and literally for some odd reason he came out doing the weirdest dance.
Yeah, he came to the ring and it was like he was like the Bella twins, like shaking his ass and everything. Like it was the most tutti fruity shit I've ever seen in my life.
That was the glitches they were working out.
Yeah.
It had to be because that was bad. But to take us out, we want to thank you for being on the show. You're welcome anytime, man. Just let us know. Of course, if you ever get another title, definitely want you back on so we can talk about it, hear your thoughts about it. But yeah, you're more than welcome to come back on the show. Just to let everyone know, like he said, he has his own podcast, the 52 podcast. Go check him out. I've seen the content. I've seen the videos. It's really good. It makes you laugh. It just with some of the stuff that they talk about.
Yeah.
They especially with them trying that chip from IHOP.
Oh, Rudy Chicken Fresh and Fruity. Oh, and we also did macaroni and cheese ice cream. Yeah. No, Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream.
Have you seen the new one chip challenge? There's a new one chip challenge.
Is there really?
It's a salty one. It's not a hot one. It's a salty one.
Where they like doused it in salt.
Yeah.
I might have to look it up.
It's so
might have to look it up.
Bro, you know what?
I saw it on TikTok. There was this old dude, probably like in his like mid 70s, that did it, and he almost died. Not literally, but he was sitting there like choking, made like the worst face you'll ever see in your life.
I got an idea. The first episode we do live together of Saturday Night's Main Event 52 podcast. That's it. We need to do that salty chip challenge.
Oh, we'll do something. We'll do something. It's
bro,
gonna
I'm
be
so
good.
down.
We'll do something.
I have an idea, Daniel.
What's that, bro?
On one of our lives, we need you to take off your shirt and get one of the chops.
I'm up for that.
Okay, now see, I'm calling this dude out right now.
I said I would do it. I would
before
do it.
you got here, he said he was going to do it, but because if we all grew up together, you'd be the one that we'd put in a tire and roll down a hill. So you're that guy. So because you're here now, you got voluntold to receive the chop because Tim was like, "Oh, we'll just get Daniel to do it."
But who's delivering the chop though? Vinnie?
No, both of the pillars.
No, Silverback.
Both pillars and then the bionic silverback.
Dude, there's no fucking way. There's no way. My sternum would be crunched.
And then you get them, and then to top it off, the cherry on the top of the sundae is you get the machine gun chop.
Yep. The old all Japan chop.
Oh, that would be
great. It sounds good to me. Good to me.
Daniel, after all of that, would you go to the morgue or just the ICU?
Probably the morgue.
Oh, God.
I'm actually going to, just to let the viewers know, I'm actually going to put a poll on Facebook and Instagram, and y'all get to vote on
who gets
me,
the job.
Yeah, on me or Daniel. And then once we figure out that, we will put up which Texas All-Star wrestler gets to present it to us.
Lord knows, let all the simpletons choose my fate.
Oh, dude, I'm going on there and voting 1,000 times. I'll be that guy. I'll be like the guy at Sam's Club with different costumes on for the free samples, setting up new Instagram accounts just to come and vote for Daniel. And then I'm voting for the biggest dude on there that I could possibly find to administer the chop.
Daniel's
I'm done with y'all.
You know this is happening, right? You're not
bad news. Bad news.
It is what it is.
So
hey, if Wade Barrett would say, "Sorry for your damn."
Yeah, you got some bad news.
But with that note, everybody, check us out on YouTube. Check us out on every platform that you can think of that you get your podcast on. Go like us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And also, if you like the show tonight with Vinnie Zukko,
your favorite bad guy. Don't forget it.
Yeah, your favorite bad guy. Go check out his Facebook and his Instagram. And are you on anything else? I totally forgot.
Hey, you can catch me on YouTube off of 52.
And there you go. You can catch him out on YouTube. Follow him. Like everything. Get that notification when he does post his video of his podcast. Also, like and do the bell on us. So whenever we do go live, you do get that notification when we go live. And with that said, we are out.